The remote equipment Alpha series has been on my review list quite a while, especially after the review of the Charlie 25, which I liked a lot. And now I have the chance to show you a first impressions video of the remote equipment Alpha 31 liters. For those of you who are new to this channel, my first impressions videos are intentionally, let's say, uninformed, because I want to give you the most honest first impressions, because I want to simulate how I walk into a brick and mortar store and check out an item for the very first time. So here it is, the first impressions video of the remote equipment Alpha 31 liters. So here is, right upon unpacking the bag, there is an owner's manual, but as I said in the introduction, this is a first impressions video. So I'm looking at this bag completely uninformed, intentionally, to give you an honest first impressions, as if I would walk into a store and not knowing anything, and obviously not having an owner's manual. And to be quite honest, this is the first time, or a rare time, that I actually get an owner's manual to a bag. But let's take a look at the remote equipment Alpha 31. The last bag that I reviewed from remote equipment was amazing. The build quality was great, and I expect a similar experience with this Alpha 31 liters. Right off the bat, I can just tell from the name of the bag, 31 liters usually is not really my cup of tea for day-to-day use, because with my short size comparatively to other people, 31 liters is fairly big, and usually I don't need to carry that much stuff with me, so this would rather be like somewhat of a travel bag. But considering that you can roll this together, and just looking from the footprint right here, it doesn't look that big, but yeah, it is kind of like folded together. Let's open up this waist belt that keeps everything in place. Let's take away this cardboard. Yeah, let's start with the waist belt. Maybe you have seen my last first impressions video about the Gravel 11 liter backpack, where I said I disliked the waist belt, especially considering the small capacity of that bag. With 31 liters, obviously you will, or you can take advantage of a waist belt that takes away some of the weight and puts it onto your hips. And what I like right away is you can actually detach the waist belt to make this more of an everyday carry in the city bag, because I don't like having a waist belt when I'm walking around the city or to work. So I really like that you can detach them. There is some padding here which feels very stiff, but considering the footprint or the size, this will make it a little bit more comfortable, even though this is not as padded on your hips, because the more space the belt has, the less likely it is to dig into your skin or your belly fat if you have some. I gained a little bit of weight during COVID, so I know what I'm talking about. The muffin top will be protected by the size of this waist belt. But yeah, you can remove the waist belt if you like. Then you have a removable sternum strap with a whistle in here, which is, considering for an outdoor backpack, having a whistle is actually pretty good. And this has a regular buckle. Maybe you also have seen my rant about fit locks. I don't like fit locks at the moment because they tend to either close by themselves or are way too easy to accidentally open. So I'm really liking that remote equipment is using a very durable buckle and regular buckle on the sternum strap. And the shoulder strap has the same, let's call it stiff foam that you can find on the waist belt. It makes the whole shoulder strap experience very streamlined and not as bulky, but yeah, as mentioned, not as padded. But just like on the waist belt, it is very wide, and therefore it is less likely to dig into your shoulders. So I'm really looking forward to see if this is comfortable or is not comfortable. Usually for everyday carry bags, I like when bags aren't as bulky, but obviously if you have a lot of equipment here, comfort is important as well. You have some load lifters. What I don't like about load lifters is, yes, they help you to adjust the bag to your frame or to your back, but usually I never use them actually, and then you have this stuff, this strap end dangling close to your head, which I don't really like. You have a top grab handle, which is not padded at all, unfortunately. I wish there was some padding on here. The back panel has the same stiff foam inside, but there is like a channel in here which is this is a very deep channel, so air will circulate in this part of your bag, but still you will sweat here and here anyways. But I think this could be comfortable, but this is highly unusual to have like a very sharp corner. Not sure how this will feel on my back, if this might dig into my back, not sure yet. You have your laptop compartment, I need to confirm. I'm not sure if this is the main compartment where I can get to everything else. Let me check that in just a second. So this is a side access with a storm guard zipper and zipper garage. I really like these zipper pulls. Let's turn this around first. So you have some attachment straps here and here. In the film industry, this is kind of referred to like bungee cords. So I think you can, you have like a water bottle compartment or side compartment here. If you have a tripod, maybe a walking stick, you can put it into this part and then use this bungee cord to attach it. 2 compression straps on either side. Some MOLLE attachment points, also great to attach bike lights. That's really good. Overall, the fabric, the whole feel and construction of this bag feels amazing. So I think this could be a bag that holds up a lifetime. Let's open up this part. What I like a lot about this is there is like this kind of, on the cap you would call this visor, which keeps away water a little bit from the zippers. So let's open up this compartment or this opening. I see. So this is the main compartment with a mesh pocket in the lid. Really like this. Simple but very effective. No organization, but you can see what's inside. The only downside about these kinds of pockets that don't have any dividers and go all the way to here is everything will just accumulate at the bottom. So usually with these pockets in the lid, I like to have them separated. So I have 2 here, one on top, one at the bottom, to distribute all of your contents in this part in the lid. And continuing with the lid, here are some side pockets as well, which expand to the outside. So whatever you pack into these 2 quick access compartments will not take away any volume of the main compartment. But same issue with this and this. Everything that you put inside here will accumulate at the bottom if those are smaller items. If you have like a Patagonia jacket, which would fit at least the vest, my Patagonia Nanopuff vest will fit in this pocket, I believe. That's perfectly fine, but if you have like USB drives and stuff like that and just throw it into this pocket, everything will accumulate at the bottom. But also AquaGuard zippers on these outside pockets and a regular zipper, which is, as mentioned, protected by this flap. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you can access kind of clamshell style your main compartment, which is really spacious. You have 2 slots here for your laptop and maybe a tablet. So the zipper that we have seen just a second ago, here the side zipper, which I thought would be my laptop slot, is, oh yeah, it is a laptop slot. So you basically have this slot to access your laptop here, but also if you go from the side, you can actually, as you can see here, grab your laptop quickly from there. So that's pretty good. So being able to access your laptop from both sides. I like that there is this bright white fabric here to give a little bit more visibility. However, I would have wished that this white fabric would be everywhere. On here you have gray. It is bright. I like bright inner linings to make finding stuff inside your bag easier. But since this is black, the majority of this compartment is rather dark. And this is basically more or less somewhat of an accent color inside this main compartment. But overall, I really like that I can access the bag, the main compartment, kind of clamshell style. You can't open up this completely, so it isn't a full-size clamshell opening. But as mentioned in the beginning, you have a roll top as well to basically expand your compartment even further. I believe that fully expanded this would be 31 liters. If it's rolled up, it's probably, I would assume, maybe 22 liters. Okay, I said I'm uninformed and I wanted to look at this without any information, but let's look at this thing. No, it's actually 31 liters and it is expandable to 35 plus liters. So I'm way off my assumption of the size. So okay, rolled up, this is 31. Yeah, that makes more sense. Now looking at it realistically, and fully expanded, if it's full load, yeah, then it's 31. If you expand roll top, it's 35 liter-ish. Inside this compartment you have, I see here some mesh, and let's take a look. Oh, okay, I see. You have a quick access compartment here, which goes into this mesh pocket that you can see inside the main compartment, which is pretty cool. So let's roll this up again. Do I want to roll this to the front or to the back? Let's roll it to the back. And then clip it together. Some people like to roll it to the front. I like to roll it to the back just because everything looks a little bit cleaner in the front. So you have two grab handles, I can see now. One in the front, one in the back. Not really sure why you would need this, because today's grab handles are really small. So if you want to grab the bag via both handles, it is almost impossible. So yeah, you can either grab the front one or the back. And anything else that I might have missed? You have a little slot here for a water bottle, hydration pack. That was the word I was looking for. And yeah, that's about it. This was a short overview of all of the features, but it is a very capable bag from my first impressions. I really like the build quality. I love the look. Some of these straps, which I know if you are outside hiking, you kind of need all of those stuff to attach, like a sleeping mat and stuff like that. For work use in an urban setting, in the office, you don't need these, and I never go hiking, so I probably will never use these, and maybe I just cut them off. But going back to looks, amazing. Build quality, amazing. Features, from first impression, this is the right amount of features. If there would be something that I would change, is divide this pocket so I can actually separate the contents and distribute all of the contents of these three pockets in the full length of this lid. So I already can foresee that once I pack stuff into these pockets, everything will bulk up at the bottom here be it from this pocket or from these two side pockets. So having some slots here to have some stuff up here and some stuff down here would have been amazing. I like the 3 overall openings where I can put stuff in. And you know what? This kind of reminds me of the Attitude Supply ATD1. And I kind of know, I think I've seen it somewhere on Carryology Classified or on Instagram, that there will be a new Attitude Supply ATD bag, and I would love to compare those two, this one and that ATD, whatever it will be called, against each other, because I feel like they have a lot of things in common. But overall, this bag is amazing, and I'm looking forward to actually give this a test. So this was the first impressions of the remote equipment Alpha 31 liters. I like this bag a lot from first impressions, especially because I know that the build quality is great after my review of the Charlie 25 liters. So my question to you is, what do you think about this bag? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any other questions, also comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell icon so you won't miss next videos. Also check out my Instagram at YouKnowTheBow. And yeah, stay safe and healthy everyone. And I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you very much.